welcome to another Let's Krok About It episode. Today we have with us the main author of a Standard of Practice paper of CIRSE, Romaric Loffroy, who is going to talk about the CIRSE Standard of Practice for the Interventional Radiology Management of Acute and Chronic Arterial Mesenteric Ischemia. How important is the role of IR in the management of these patients, and what is this actually document offering in the IR community?
Interventional radiologists have a very important role to play, and I would say a growing role to play in the management of acute and chronic arterial mesenteric ischemia. And this document makes best practice recommendations about the management of both acute and chronic mesenteric ischemia. It has been written by a group of experts and based on scientific literature that we can find over the last 10 years.
It's a vast document including both the management of acute and chronic mesenteric ischemia, which somebody could say that are potentially two different entities. So what is the main difference in the management of these two pathological conditions?
We are dealing with two different entities. So I would say for acute mesenteric ischemia, we are dealing mainly with thrombectomy devices to treat, to declot first, and using sometimes lytic drugs before treating the underlying lesion. And it's a combined treatment, usually with surgery because of some bowel necrosis potentially. So multidisciplinary approach. Compared to the chronic lesions, we are dealing mainly with the recanalization and angioplasty and stenting of atherosclerotic ostial lesions in that case, which is a bit different and which is a planned intervention in the latest one.
So yeah, in the acute setup, we might have to deal with very complex cases in some situations for sure. So because this has been a continuously evolving field with a lot of devices that have been introduced and a lot of new gadgets that we have, new tools, what do you think has been the latest evolution in this field and how patients did benefit from that?
For the acute phase, a lot of new thrombectomy devices making some difference for sure, and interventional radiologists are more engaged and involved in the treatment of this disease. And for chronic, I would say it's probably better diagnosed now, because in the past it was underdiagnosed, and we are getting better with this disease. And the second thing, and the last one for chronic lesions, is that we know now from the literature that using cover stents will give better clinical outcomes in terms of long-term patency compared to non-covered stents, which is really a game changer.
Do you think that the new generation of IRs, let's say, should be timid against mesenteric ischemia, or after reading the SOP paper would face mesenteric ischemia, acute and chronic, with a different perspective?
I think we have to be involved for sure, because usually these kind of patients, especially for chronic lesions, are contraindicated to surgery in most of cases. So you have to it can be a life-threatening condition, a very serious condition, and we have to play a major role in the treatment of this disease for sure.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for this fantastic paper with a group of experts that you gathered. I think it's going to be a very important paper for the future generations of IR, and thank you for sharing that for CVIR. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.